Every time! So Grandpa Dellas just called me and said he's got a wheel line in his field that's got some problems. Needs some welding.
Grandpa Dellas is my dad. I was raised on a property that had cows and sheep and hogs and rabbits and chickens and all sorts of stuff. I had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to milk the cow with my bare hands.
Yeah.
Didn't I?
No.
Well, my older brothers did, and they had an electric milker. But anyway, so he's been a farmer his entire life, haven't you?
Yeah. I was a school teacher for about 30 years.
Farming is like a hobby to him. It's a good thing you have a good son-in-law that fixes your stuff for you, huh?
It is.
We're gonna take the old FJ down and weld his stuff back together and try to get him water in his field again, making hay. So we'll go see what we got. We got a couple grinders, a pry bar, welding helmet, some gloves. We'll find out what we need. Like that wind played havoc last night. Yeah, it does. That line's supposed to be over there. That is supposed to be hooked right there. That's the problem. And it bent the crap out of it. Good thing we brought a hammering device.
We might not have brought a big enough one.
Wonder what seized up that made that rip off of there. Interesting. Well, we'll grind and weld and hammer and we'll have things fixed in no time. Uh-oh, we're caught.
Grandpa's got us caught, don't he?
We may have to take that off, take it to the shop and press that flat. What do you know, Grandpa?
You gotta pick that up.
No. We gotta go straighten some parts and pieces. It bound up pretty hard somehow.
Well, that thing's got to be right here.
Apparently so.
That must have just been running on one chain.
Yeah, we ought to find another chain and throw on it.
But that wheel's gonna come forward.
Well, I gotta go straighten this before we can do any of that. We'll go get this fixed and be back. There's something, there's something that bound that caused all this problem. Well, let's see if we know how to run this. One of these is quick, that one. You know, I forget, this isn't that hard anymore.
Oh yeah.
Are we gonna have room is the question. We're high-tech rednecks nowadays.
Grandpa Dellas has a fishing pond, and it's got lots of fish in it. He doesn't want us to catch them. They're his pet fish.
They will follow me around the pond.
That's a lot of fish.
All right, now we tighten that back up, pump that down a few times. Oh yeah, now we're gonna get a hammer while it's pressed tight. We'll do a little massage in here. And that's not perfectly flat, but that's better than she's been in a minute. We'll grind it up and grind all these welds off and make it look good, get some more bolts. We'll go put it back on. Grab bolts and we're out of here. It's not what you would say warm out here, really.
It's not just extra toasty, is it?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on. All right, this should work. Wonder if that adjuster's ever worked. I'm gonna vote no, because it looks calciumed up like
it's in a bad way.
Yeah. So we'll do the best we can.
At least them bolts are grade 8 now.
Oh yeah, once I get this welded on, it's gonna tell us what's wrong. It ain't gonna rip my welds off like it did the last one. It'll break chains or tear a wheel off or something rather than
the pipe in half.
So there's a thing called tight, and then there's a thing called farmer tight. We're going farmer tight on this one. All right, we may have to use your muscles. I ain't tough enough to hold this up and roll the wheel back because I gotta set something right underneath of this. So Randall, the cameraman's becoming a worker here for a second. Then he'll be right back to cameraing. Dig out some welding leads. I brought my own helmet because this isn't very good. It'll get you by on the trail. But if you got your options, you might as well weld with a helmet. Plug the old negatory in, positive in. I gotta get that. Chad, you need to come down. Got some tuning to do. That'll burn her off. Come on, Betsy. He should break something else next time. It's fairly straight. We'll fire it up, see if it moves. Oh, air cleaners. Farmers. That's all you can say right there. It's just farmers. I mean, if she starts, she's good. Thing. Oh, hey, how convenient. Start fluid. Ooh, something bounced tight that way.
Yeah, that's gonna break again that way.
Yeah, it bound. Tight skis. What could be the tight ski of it? It rolled one way. I mean, there's a grease circ there too. I'm pretty sure it hasn't been greased in a minute. All right, let's go. We're gonna have to do this right. Let's go to my house, get some gas, some grease, and we'll help the old guy out. Let's put a little lifeblood in it. See if we can make it at least run long enough to figure this out. That ought to be enough to see what kind of problems we've got. Looks like that's why the gas is gone. Are you kidding me right now? My grease gun is out. Oh, no, she's back. That's not loving it. Oh, it blew it out. It's gonna squirt it out the sides. That's some grease.
Wouldn't hurt it to run it right on that chain, probably, would it?
You don't want stuff to fall apart. Okay, let's we'll tap on this. It looks like it's been tapped before. A little bit of this. Every time! The stupid spark plug wire's falling off. If I could count how many times I've shocked myself with a small engine.
It'd be a lot.
I can't count more than that. Okay, I think we can go back to work now. Our job here is done, Grandpa. Well, Jace.
Jace, how long have you worked for Grandpa Dellas?
2 years now.
I told Jace if he could work for Grandpa Dellas, he could work for anybody.
That's right.
Is that true?
I fire him every other day.
Every other.
He's a pretty good hand.
Jace works for Grandpa Dellas all summer, watering all this stuff and cutting hay, so we got Jace fixed up. He can do it. Once my arms get back to filling again after that little shock, I'm good to go. Are you laughing at me?
Yeah. It's always funnier when it's someone else, right?
All right, so we're going to get us some lunch because we were hungry. So we're in the FJ, headed to Archie's to get us something to eat. tighten in there?
Absolutely not.
It's a toxic work environment.
How are ya?
Man.
Good.
I want a Fab Rat burger.
All right.
So I had a dream
Uh-oh.
that I won the car. Michelle came to me and said, Aunt Stacy, it's not really fair, so I need you to let us do it again.
That's awesome. That'd be a short drive to bring it to you anyway.
This is true.
I get
Well, is it looking good?
it's tasting even better.
You're not firing Grandma Lolly today?
Not today. It was good. Let's go back to work and get some stuff done. What you got there?
I just wanted to come down and show everybody something that somebody sent us that's so cool. This is from Ralph Roberts from Pensacola, Florida, and he had someone named Joyce Kinman, who specializes in stained glass, make this for us. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that thing's sweet.
That is cool.
I'm thinking that we should cut a hole in the walls we just insulated and put it in for a window.
I'm thinking it would last one day before it got broken down at my shop. It's too cool.
Once we get an office built, that's going to be in the office.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
So thank you, Ralph.
Roberts.
This is awesome.
This is Jason. This is Michelle's brother.
So this is a PTO off the back of, we call it the Little Deer tractor of Grandpa's, and it needs some love, evidently.
No, it runs out of oil. You don't check the oil. That's what you get.
Well, he's only had it a couple years.
I don't have a press, and I know somebody that does have a press.
The
So
power just went out. Did you know that?
no, I don't have that.
You don't have that bearing?
I have everything else.
That bearing seems fine.
Really? Not quite like these are fine. I think, but that one right there is not so
Hey, Paul.
special.
How many times have you fixed my dad's tractor?
Every time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one's toast.
Yeah.
You don't have that bearing.
No. But I think if this comes off, that one will pound in there, hopefully.
14 millimeter on the impact gland. Oh, you got a new. I was worried about that, but you got
Oh
a new
no,
one.
it swallowed that out.
Yeah, okay. I thought we were gonna have to chuck it up in the mill and fix
No.
it.
What are you boys doing?
We came home from practice, and Jack's a pitcher and a catcher.
Let's fix you up real quick.
You don't want him to use your tractor?
No, let's fix this.
Power just went off. This is gonna be all manual.
Perfect. That was easy. But I'm really good. Little jump. There you go. You put that one in.
That one just fell straight in as well.
Yeah. So
You're gonna be tilling again before you know it.
probably should get a socket to do this.
Every year.
Probably should get a socket to do this, but we're gonna do like Paul would
I
do.
got seal installers.
Probably better have one. Or a socket or something.
Just go get a socket that's that big.
A chrome one if you have it. It's gonna be brand new.
When it's the summertime, we need to go get them mini cars.
No, before summertime.
Okay, whenever Jack needs them
Or
one.
next winter.
Way before that. That one right there you might cut off, I wonder.
The grinder didn't work with no power
No.
on, huh?
So I'm just curious if that'll actually slip on there so it goes like that.
And what? Yeah, that's what I was
See
looking
if
for.
it's fair. Yes, well, but I don't know if you want to do that. We gotta take it back off.
We're gonna work it a little.
That's screwed up right there. I don't think that hurt anything.
Does it turn free still?
That's good.
That'd be all right for a tractor.
But I don't know how we're gonna get it out.
He ran this for a hot minute, didn't he?
That has to just come out
let's
of there,
see.
but that's probably just galled it in there because of that rub. I bet.
Hold that, man. He stabbed a hole right in me.
That one needs to come out too. Evidently that's where those go. Yeah, knock a hole in it.
That's what I'm thinking. If we drill a hole in it.
Yeah. Can't drill. I guess you can.
I got cordless stuff that still works. Go get a little torch. We'll heat this aluminum up. They didn't send you any other bearings?
No, that one. Not bad. Looks good. There.
I mean, it'll look good for my house as well. Okay. If you plug your ears and don't look at it, it's fine.
What you figuring out here?
This is broke.
Maybe don't show that so he'll see it.
Yeah, that's broke right there.
That's not broke, it's cracked.
It's cracked and the power's out, so I can't fix it. If the power'd come back on, I'd fix it.
Is that bearing really bad? I mean, bad enough that I should worry about it probably, or not?
It'll get him through the killing season. How hard's that cover to take off?
Took me for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
There's a little metal in the bottom of the tractor.
That's what filters are for, right?
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, you may need to get 2 filters. Change one recently after you
Yeah,
run
till
it.
your garden and change it. Probably a wise decision. Let's put that in.
He's using his favorite press right there.
That sounded perfect. Let me see, just for good measures. It'll last for 10 years.
I'll bet. Yeah, I bet it's got all of 10 years in it.
You guys in the comments will have to tell us how long you think that bearing's gonna last.
You satisfied with that?
Yep. Did both those things get back in?
Yeah.
27.5 foot-pounds?
Yeah.
How tight were they?
Click, click.
Were they tight? I mean, when you took
They
them
were
off,
pretty tight when I took them off. How'd you feel?
better than it did when we took it off.
Exactly.
Hopefully in a few years that doesn't come back to bite us.
It will. Save that. Put it in your toolbox. We'll weld it back in when it does. All right, so in the last week, we've worked over Grandpa Dellas' sprinkler line, and now his tractor. So it's Tuesday. We'll see what he's got left the rest of the week.
Plenty of time to tear something else up.
I'm sure there is. You taking the week off?
No. Yeah,
You're
I don't know
built.
where that goes, so.
Hey, we'll see you next time.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Okay.
What's this?
That's what he gave me for payment. So here you go. Enjoy breakfast.
Eggs. Hey, them are like $10 a dozen now.
Yeah, they really are.